I am not a professional. Please seek professional advice if you believe you may be seriously injured.
Hey, I'm Andrew Runsalot. I'm one of the most inflexible runners you'll ever meet. I have never put in a huge importance on stretching throughout my first 4 marathons I trained for and ran. It explains a lot of some of the injuries that crept up on me, especially right before races. Columbus last year, Cleveland 2014, my first marathon. A couple weeks out, had pain that I wasn't able to run through. And miraculously, I was fine for race day, PR'd both races. Obviously PR'd 2014, that was my first one, but PR'd last year at Columbus as well. So I had a friend who I wanted to share some stretches with, but finding the resources of what I've done and compiling it for him was very difficult, so I decided, hey, I'll just make a video of what I do. So I'm going to show you through my stretching routine. Hold each stretch for about 15 seconds because I didn't run today, so I'm just kind of doing this cold, so I don't want to overstretch. I do stretch a little bit more intensely after a run than I will today, but just kind of to give you the gist of what I do. Haven't had any real pain over the last 8 months, which is awesome. The importance I put on stretching, the religious nature I've had for it after runs, I think has really helped me be more successful, be a better runner, and be healthy. I just feel better in general. So if these stretches don't work for you, that's fine. They're not going to work for everybody. But I do definitely recommend, if you have chronic issues, visit a professional. If you're in Northeast Ohio and Canton, we have Concord Sports Therapy. They're awesome people. That's who I've visited before. Or if you live even further north in Cleveland, Health Source of Avon. Have a lot of friends who visit them, speak nothing but great words about them. So 2 great people in Northeast Ohio to be visiting. Can't help you out if you live anywhere else, but great people. So sciatica is another thing I've always struggled with, and that's what I'm going to start with. Instinctively, I always wanted to stretch down. It seemed like that would be better. Turns out it's not. I was shown this stretch, and it really has helped me out a ton. I haven't had any sciatic flare-ups or any issues with that. At least anything of significance. A little bit here or there you're going to have no matter what, but nothing of significance and nothing that has affected my running or my day-to-day life since learning this one simple stretch. It's just counterintuitive, but it works very well. I can regurgitate a lot of things about running. I can't regurgitate things about stretching because I don't know anatomy. I don't speak Greek. I have a very basic understanding of what these stretches do, but they're well-rounded, they work for me, and I'm sure if we struggle from the same things, they'll work for you too. So, first stretch I do after each run, lay on my stomach, palms on the ground, and then slowly push myself back up till my arms are fully extended, and then I'll hold it for, after a run, about 30 seconds. I'm going to hold it for about 15 right now. It's nice too because you feel it through the abs a little bit, so all the work your abs do while you're running, which they should be doing because you should be core training, it feels just really good. It's kind of a well-rounded upper body stretch. So I really like that one. It just does wonders for your sciatic nerve back here. A lot of people confuse sciatic pain for SI joint pain too. So a good stretch to try out. Hamstrings are the biggest one for me. This stretch cured the problems I was having before Cleveland half this year. So this is my favorite stretch ever. There's 2 parts to it. I'm going to do it on both sides so you can see both parts. But you'll notice I'm more flexible on the left side than the right side because the left side was the side I was injured on, so I really have always focused on that one and just done it on the right side as a preventative measure. But pull your foot back to your butt, lay on your back. So just like this, you're going to pull the leg you're stretching, which is going to be my left leg right now. Come up here, rest it just below my knee. And then I'm going to hold it in place with one hand. I'm going to push on my knee. And you're going to start to feel it through here. which is really good. It's not going to be too intense. I'm going to hold it for about 15 seconds right now. And then I'm going to take my right hand, instead of holding it steady, I'm going to grab my little toe and grab around my foot. I'm going to pull on it. And it's going to get a little more intense, but it's really going to hit the outside of the hamstring. What a lot of people don't do, they don't stretch their entire hamstring. So you're missing out on this outside bit here, and you're going to miss out on the inside bit if you don't do well-rounded stretches. So now I'm going to switch sides, same thing. Hold it steady and push. Feel it again. And then you'll see how I grab this foot and pull back. Just really works wonders on that hamstring. If your hamstrings are tight, this stretch does so much for you, it's not even funny. I'm giving you hundreds of dollars in advice right now because I had to pay that to get that stretch. So. And then resistance band is one of my best friends. Medium to high resistance band is what I use because I break them if I don't, because I have long legs. So it just really helps me out. I'm going to wrap it around my toes. And then keeping this where you'll really see how inflexible I am, because I know people who can pull it back almost to their head. It's crazy. I can barely get it up straight. I probably won't right now, but keeping this leg flat and just going to go up in the air, you can see I'm just not flexible. I have tried and tried and tried. I just cannot get there. And then I'm going to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Do not overstretch. If it hurts, you're doing it wrong. You should feel a burn, but it shouldn't hurt. And then just in a slow motion, I'm going to pull it to across my body. And you can really feel it in like the lower part of the hamstring, which is nice. This means through these 4 hamstring stretches I do, I'm really hitting the entire thing. And this I'll feel into my calf too. And then I'm going to pull over this way. And then I feel it on the inside here and towards the top. Now I'm going to reverse it again and show you the other side, and then I'm done. This is my post-running stretching I do. This is it. Yeah, too many people just don't focus on the entire hamstring. You got to hit every part of it. And that's all. That's all it takes. Neb Keflezighi wrote in Meb for Mortals that it's better to take off a mile or 2 of each run and make sure you get in stretching, because it prevents injuries. That extra mile or 2 isn't going to get you to the finish line, but not stretching could keep you from hitting it. So make sure you get there. You want to get to the start line healthy. Simple stretches are the way to do it. That's what I do. I don't stretch a ton. I should, because I complain about being inflexible, but that's kept me injury free, and hopefully takes me to that BQ at Columbus in just 3 weeks. So yeah, hope this video helps. Like I say, if you have anything major, please visit a professional, because I want you back out on the roads as much as you want to be back out there. So, yep, cool. Take it easy.